The breath can become a doorway to peace. The heart knows this and asks for just a little quiet so it can guide the way. If there is waiting right now, if timing feels slow or uncertain, if doubt has tried to sit in the center of life, let there be kindness for that. The tender parts only need softness, not force. Let the shoulders lower a little. Let the jaw soften. Let the belly loosen. Place one hand over the heart and one over the belly. Take a slow breath in through the nose, feeling the hand on the chest lift, and a longer breath out through the mouth, letting the body release what it no longer needs. Once more, a slow breath in and a longer breath out, and again. Calm spreads when it is given a chance. Calm is not empty. It is a wise space where good can enter and settle. Many worry that wanting something calls in pressure, but desire can be gentle. Desire can be a soft invitation to life, not a demand. Life listens more easily when it is spoken to with patience and trust. In this moment, say quietly, inside or aloud, I am safe to receive. Say, I allow good to find me. Say, I am worthy of ease. Notice how the body responds to these words. Notice the breath deepen. Notice a little warmth in the chest. These are signals that the inner door is opening. There is no need to push. The heart opens faster in a kind environment. The mind relaxes when it feels respected, not corrected. If heaviness has been present, let it know it is welcome to rest. If there has been worry, let it be seen without judgment. Peace grows when there is room for what is here. It grows when the inner voice is spoken to with care. It grows when the body is included in the conversation and not left behind. Now, bring attention to the space all around the body. Picture this space filling with a gentle light that carries ease, clarity, and support. Let the light gather above the head and pour down through the face, neck, and shoulders. Let it wash through the heart, the back, and the belly. Let it flow down the legs to the feet and into the ground. Allow the ground to carry what no longer serves. Allow the light to fill the space you just made. Whisper, life supports me in kind and simple ways. This is not wishful thinking. It is a way to soothe the nervous system so that new choices can be seen and taken. When the body is calm, possibilities appear. When the mind is calm, guidance can be heard. When the heart is calm, receiving becomes natural. You do not need to be perfect to welcome good. You do not need to fix every thought. You simply foster a climate of gentle permission, moment by moment. If a wave of fear rises, it can be met with tenderness. If impatience taps at the door, it can be met with understanding. Nothing has to be fought. Everything can be held. And in this holding, life moves. In this holding, the inner window opens and fresh air enters. Place a small smile at the corners of the mouth. Feel how even that tiny movement shifts energy throughout the body. Say softly, it is safe to soften. Say, I am open and ready. Say, good flows to me with ease. Let these words be a warm blanket. Let them sit on the heart. Let them steady the breath. And now, with this calm gathering in the body, know that a short window can carry a lot of grace. Changes do not always arrive through struggle. Often they arrive when space is clear and the door is unlocked. Often they arrive when inner kindness is steady. As the breath evens out, give yourself permission to rest inside the next 2 days with openness instead of strain, curiosity instead of control, presence instead of pressure. If doubt shows up, offer it a chair and speak to it gently. You are safe here, and I am safe here. We are learning to receive. The body will understand, the mind will follow, the heart will lead. This is enough for now. This is a beautiful beginning. A short window can carry a strong current. The phrase 48 hours is not a command to the universe. It is an invitation to become present and receptive in a focused way. When openness and small, simple actions come together, Momentum often gathers quickly. This does not ask for tension. It does not ask for clock watching. It asks for a soft focus, like the way the eyes relax when looking at a horizon. Soft focus lets subtle signals stand out. It lets helpful paths reveal themselves without pressure. Healing and receiving both work best when the body feels safe. Safety grows when we speak to ourselves with care and keep our steps doable. There is a gentle recipe here, a calm body, a clear intention spoken without strain, and one small action taken in trust. These ingredients often draw supportive signs close together like little lights lining a walkway. Over the next 2 days, think of alignment as a warm atmosphere you build, not as a test you must pass. Alignment is not rigid, it is flexible and kind. It allows for pauses, it allows for small mistakes. It welcomes course correction with a smile. Some think that receiving requires constant effort or perfect thoughts. That belief can create stress that shuts the door we want to open. A better way is to care for the nervous system, speak to the mind with kindness, and give the heart a steady rhythm to follow. Breath can provide that rhythm. Compassionate self-talk can maintain it. Gentle action can prove it. Begin with a clear, simple intention, written as if it is already unfolding. One sentence is enough. Keep it friendly and present tense, such as, "Opportunities welcome me today," or "My good finds me easily now," or "I accept support in simple ways." Write it on a small card or on your phone. Read it morning and evening. Speak it slowly, like a promise to yourself. Let the words massage the mind. Let them settle into the body. Let them become the tone of the next 2 days. Set the idea of a deadline aside. Time can move with you instead of against you. When the mind tries to grip, offer it a task it can do. Place a hand over the heart, take 3 easy breaths, and return to the intention. This pattern will train the mind to partner with the heart. Pressure teaches the body to brace. Kindness teaches the body to open. Openness is the doorway where timing can meet you. Watch for signs that gather in clusters. There may be small coincidences that echo your intention. There may be a message that arrives at a perfect moment. There may be a feeling of inner calm that replaces the need to check and check again. Treat these not as proof that you must rush, but as proof that you can relax even more. Say, "I allow right timing to bless me now." Say, "I trust the way is opening." If worry rises, speak to it like a caring teacher. "Thank you for wanting to protect me. We are safe and we are guided." Then take one small step that fits your desire. If the desire is for loving work, perhaps send one kind message or update one page of a profile. If the desire is for greater well-being, perhaps choose a nourishing meal or take a gentle walk. If the desire is for a new home, perhaps clear one shelf or bless one corner of the current space. Each small step says to life, "I am ready," and life responds to readiness. Over the next 2 days, aim for a light touch. Speak fewer words, but make them soothing. Take smaller steps, but make them steady. Let the body lead the pace. Let the heart lead the tone. Keep the intention sentence close. Read it gently when you wake. Read it gently before sleep. If restless energy visits, meet it with breath and presence rather than force. There is no need to earn what is already yours by right of being. There is only the need to allow. Allowing is an art of soft eyes, relaxed breath, and a willing heart. As you lean into this art, signs tend to gather and form a clear path. The next segment will explore the first sign many notice right before their desire arrives, a quiet inner certainty that feels like peace finding its seat. There is a kind of knowing that does not shout or push. It sits like a steady flame and brings rest to the whole being. This quiet inner certainty is a loving signal that what you have asked for is moving toward you and that you are moving toward it. It is not hype, it is not a rush. It is a deep calm that replaces gripping and chasing. It shows up in small human ways. The breath finds an easier rhythm. The stomach relaxes. The shoulders are not so high. Choices feel simpler. The mind no longer needs to rehearse every outcome. A gentle thought keeps repeating, "It is working out for me." This calm is not denial. It does not ignore facts or feelings. It makes room for them and chooses to rest in trust anyway. You can welcome this calm by treating yourself with the same care you would offer a dear friend. Begin with a short, loving pause. Place a hand on the heart. Close the eyes if it feels comfortable. Take a slow breath in through the nose. Hold for a soft count of 2. Breathe out through the mouth a little longer than you breathed in. Do this 3 times. Then speak to the heart in a warm tone. "Peace is my signal." Say, "I receive with a calm heart." These simple words give the mind a focus that is gentle and steady. Let them move through you like warm tea. If the mind tries to pull you into old fears, thank it for its care and bring it back to the breath. If the body shows an old pattern of bracing, meet it with a small movement. Roll the shoulders, stretch the fingers, sway slowly from side to side. Invite softness into the jaw and the tongue. These are signals to the whole system that safety is here. Safety is the soil where certainty takes root. To support this inner ground, choose one easy, aligned task that takes less than 15 minutes and do it with full presence. Keep it simple. Send a kind message. Organize a small space. Make a clear list of 3 tiny steps and take the first one now. This does not have to be dramatic. It only needs to be sincere. Quiet inner certainty grows when action and intention meet in a kind atmosphere. Speak aloud, "I am ready," in gentle ways. Then notice what follows. You may find that the need to compare or rush loses strength. You may feel a soft warmth in the chest, or a sense that things are finally lining up. You may notice more patience than before, like a window has opened and fresh air has entered the room. This is grace doing what struggle could not do. It is the beginning of easy receiving. In this certainty, there is also freedom. You do not have to touch the desire every minute to keep it alive. You can lay it down and let life carry part of the weight. You can focus on what is in front of you with love. You can give your attention to simple care, water, rest, movement, kind words, gentle boundaries. Care is a magnet for good. Care tells life, "I am worth supporting." Care tells the body, "You belong." Care tells the mind, "You can rest." And in this rest, what you asked for finds its path. If the mind asks, "What if it doesn't work?" answer with kindness. Then I will still care for myself. I will still choose gentle steps. I will still bless my path. Certainty deepens when you know you can meet any outcome with love. That knowledge attracts the best outcome because tension has no place to hold on. As you move through the day, come back to this simple practice. Hand on heart, 3 slow breaths, 1 kind sentence, 1 tiny aligned action. Let this be your rhythm. Let it carry you through the next hours. Whisper, "Peace is my signal." Whisper, "I receive with a calm heart." Whisper, "All that is for my good comes to me in kind and timely ways." Feel how these words settle inside. Feel how they make space. Feel how they invite life to meet you in gentle steps. This is not about forcing a timeline. It is about preparing a place for blessings to land. And when the place is ready, blessings tend to arrive as if they always knew the way. When life is close and kind, patterns begin to appear like little notes on the path. A song comes on at the exact moment a helpful thought rises. A phrase is seen on a sign or in a message that matches the intention written earlier. Numbers repeat on a clock or a receipt. A kind word floats into awareness from a nearby conversation and answers a quiet question inside. These moments do not need to be chased or graded. They are like soft taps on the shoulder saying, "Stay open, good is near." Let the face soften and allow a small smile to form when a pattern shows up. Smiling tells the nervous system that safety is present, and safety makes it easier to receive. If there is any doubt about whether a sign counts, take the pressure off by treating the sign as a loving hello, not a test. A hello is always welcome. A hello invites more friendly visits. Breathe in for a count that feels easy. Breathe out a little longer. Say quietly, "Life speaks to me in kind and simple ways." As breath calms, the body becomes more aware of subtle guidance. The chest feels a little lighter. The mind relaxes its grip and begins to listen for harmony instead of conflict. Synchronicities often arrive in clusters. When one is noticed and appreciated, more tend to appear because attention shapes experience. This is not about forcing meaning where there is none. It is about staying soft enough to notice the helpful rhythm that already exists. Keep a small synchronicity log for the next 2 days. Each time a little pattern arrives, a repeated number, a timely message, a green light that keeps the journey smooth, write it down in a sentence or two. Add a brief note about how the body felt at that moment. Warm in the chest, ease in the breath, a sense of being carried. This small act trains awareness to include the body, mind, and spirit together. It also settles the mind because it provides gentle evidence without argument. The mind likes gentle evidence. It does not need to win a debate. It only needs to feel accompanied by care and clarity. When the log reaches 5 entries, pause for a minute of gratitude. Place a hand over the heart and say, "I notice guidance easily." Then close the eyes and let a memory of one pattern replay for a few seconds, simply to enjoy it. Pleasure is allowed on this path. Joy is not a distraction. Joy is proof of alignment. There can be a worry that signs will stop if attention slips. This worry can create tension that hides the very signs being sought. Meet that worry with kindness. Say, "I do not need to grip to receive." Say, "Guidance finds me even when I rest." Let the shoulders lower a little more. Let the jaw loosen. If helpful, try a simple body cue to signal openness. Gently press the tongue to the roof of the mouth and then release it. Notice how the release sends a wave of ease down the throat and into the chest. This is a physical way to say yes to life. Small yeses add up. Over the next 2 days, treat each pattern as a green light for one tiny step. If a message arrives with an idea, take the smallest possible action that honors it. If a number repeats while thinking about a task, do the first 2-minute part of that task. If a helpful phrase appears, speak it softly and let it become the tone of the next hour. This keeps energy moving without strain. It turns signs into bridges rather than distractions. Whisper, "I am in step with right timing." Whisper, "Life is friendly toward me." Whisper, "Good reaches me with ease." Synchronicities also bring reassurance during brief emotional waves. If a sudden sadness or doubt rises and in that very hour a song, phrase, or number appears that brings comfort, let that be a reminder that nothing is wrong. Change often stirs the waters for a moment before clarity returns. Meet the feeling with breath and warmth. Place a palm on the belly and say, "Every feeling has a place, and I have a place." Hydrate. Stretch gently. If possible, step into a little sunlight or look toward the sky for a minute, letting the gaze soften and widen. This signals the whole system to shift from survival mode to receiving mode. Receiving mode makes it easier to notice the next sign and to choose the next gentle step. In this way, the day becomes a conversation with life. The conversation is kind. The answers arrive in plain, everyday ways. And because attention is soft and steady, the answers are heard. Gratitude multiplies patterns. Before sleep during these 2 days, read the log and select one entry that felt especially tender or surprising. Place a hand over the heart, breathe slowly, and say, "Thank you for speaking to me in ways I can understand." Let the gratitude be simple and real. There is no need to reach for big emotions. A small, honest thank you is enough to open the door a little wider. If a new pattern appears the next morning, let it set the tone. Whisper, "I follow ease." Take one small step. Keep the body cared for. Let the heart stay soft. These choices make space for the arrival that is already moving closer. Signs do not force outcomes. They tune the instrument so the song can be played. You are tuning gently and well. There is a loving urge that rises just before new good enters, the urge to make space. This urge can appear as a wish to clear a surface, tidy a drawer, delete a few old files, or release a habit that no longer feels kind. This is not a demand for perfection. It is a graceful way of saying to life, "There is room for what I welcome." Space is a signal, and the body understands it right away. When a small area is cleared, the breath deepens, the eyes soften, the mind feels less crowded. This is alignment that can be seen and touched. Begin with 10 minutes. Choose one small, gentle area, a single shelf, one corner, one folder, one little cluster of items. Set a kind timer for 10 minutes. Before beginning, place a hand on the heart and say, "I make room for my good." Let the words be warm and matter of fact. As the timer starts, move slowly. This is not a race. Pick up one item at a time. Ask softly, "Does this support the person I am becoming?" If the answer is yes, keep it with gratitude. If the answer is no or unclear, bless it and release it. Blessing is simple. Thank you for how you have served. I free you with love. Release can mean donating, recycling, deleting, or placing in a small, undecided box to review later. The method is less important than the tone. Let the tone stay gentle and kind because the nervous system responds to tone more than to rules. Between each few items, pause to breathe, roll the shoulders, feel the feet on the ground. Notice any wave of relief rising as space grows. Relief is a healing balm. Relief tells the body that support has arrived. If an old memory surfaces while clearing, meet it with compassion. Say, "You are allowed to rest now." Take a sip of water. Hum softly for a few seconds. The vibration helps the body release tension stored in the chest and throat. Returning to the task, keep the movements mindful. The goal is not to strip life bare. The goal is to let fresh air in. Digital clearing counts too. Delete 3 unneeded files. Unsubscribe from one list that no longer fits. Clean the desktop until the mind feels a little lighter. This simple act often leads to a second wind of inspiration because clarity invites clarity. The body feels it. A lighter chest, a steadier heartbeat, a softer gut. Clarity can be seen on the table and felt under the skin. To anchor the shift, end the 10 minutes with a small ritual. Wipe the cleared surface with a damp cloth. Open a window if possible. Stand for a moment and breathe in the new space. Say, "Space invites blessings." Say, "I welcome gentle order." Then sit for 1 minute and write a sentence about what this new space represents: ease, health, love, prosperity, or peace. Keep the sentence simple and present tense. This ties the outer change to the inner intention. Schedule a second 10-minute session later in the day or the next morning. Consistency is kinder than intensity. One more drawer, one more folder, one more corner. If energy is low, simply straighten what is already there and speak a blessing over it. Blessing turns ordinary care into a spiritual act. It tells life that love is here now, not waiting for a perfect future. If guilt appears about letting go, about money spent in the past, about time, meet it with a steady voice. I honor what was, and I choose what is kind now. Guilt loosens when it is acknowledged and given a new job, protecting the present rather than punishing the past. Keep the body involved, stretch the arms, shake out the hands, walk for a minute and return. Movement helps feelings move through. This clearing can include the schedule as well. Look at the next 2 days and release one unneeded task. Say no with kindness where overcommitment has been a habit. Lighten the load by 5%. That small shift creates room for surprises to reach you. The body will notice and thank you with more energy and a calmer mood. Affirm with a smile. There is room for what I desire. Then take a small receiving step. Place a fresh glass of water on the cleared surface, or a single flower, or a kind note to self that says, I support you. These gestures teach the mind that support is real, not abstract. They give the heart a place to rest. Over the next 2 days, keep returning to this sentence. I make room for my good. When it is spoken, the hands know what to do. The feet know where to go. The breath knows how to lead. Space is kindness made visible, and kindness draws blessings close. Just before an answer lands, helpful bridges often appear. A tip arrives in a message. A new idea lights up like a small lamp in a quiet room. A door opens through a simple offer. These nudges are gentle by nature. They feel doable. They do not demand a sprint. They invite a step. Treat each nudge like a soft hand at the back saying, this way is open. A nudge loses power when it is ignored for too long, but it also loses power when it is overbuilt into a heavy plan. Keep it light, keep it friendly. If an idea shows up, write it down in one sentence. Then ask, what is the smallest action that honors this idea? Keep the answer under 10 minutes. Make the call. Draft the note. Look up one piece of information. Set a reminder. Place one object by the door. Begin, not because pressure insists, but because gentle motion tells life, I am ready to meet you. This is a loving moment to practice the 24-hour inspired action list. Write 3 tiny steps that fit the intention. Choose one and do it today. Choose the second for tomorrow morning. Leave the third as a bonus if energy stays steady. When the first step is complete, place a hand on the heart and breathe. Say, I say yes to gentle guidance. Let the body register completion. Completion gives the nervous system a reward. The mind learns that trust is practical. The heart learns that follow-through can be easy. Take a sip of water. Stand and stretch or walk for 1 minute. Movement stamps the new pattern into the body. Sometimes a helpful offer is a person reaching out with information or support. Meet it with clear, soft boundaries. If it feels right, accept and take the next step. If it feels not quite right, bless it and wait for the next piece. There is no need to over-explain or apologize for caring for your own energy. Alignment respects truth. Truth keeps the body calm. Calm keeps the path clear. Say, the way opens for me. Say, I follow ease, not pressure. If the mind tries to pull you into old urgency, do it all now or it will vanish. Breathe and reply, I can move gently and still arrive. Urgency is a habit, not a law. Ease is a choice that strengthens with use. Helpful ideas often arrive in ordinary settings, while washing dishes, while walking, while resting in bed. These ideas have a quiet confidence. They repeat without nagging. They pair well with peace. Meet them with respect. Keep a notepad nearby or a simple note on the phone. Capture the idea in clear, simple words, then ask the body for feedback. Place a hand on the belly and notice, does the breath deepen? Does the chest warm? Does the jaw unclench? If yes, it is likely a friendly next step. If there is tightness without warmth, scale it down until it fits the energy you have. A step that fits today is better than a plan that overwhelms and delays. The point is not to prove anything. The point is to keep the channel open. To keep this channel clear, set a tiny rhythm during the next 2 days. Listen, note, act, soothe. Listen for a nudge. Note it in one sentence. Act in a small way. Soothe the body afterward with breath and kind words. This rhythm is simple, but it builds trust quickly. Trust tells life. Support is welcome here. Life answers with more bridges. If a door seems closed, bless it and look for the door beside it. Closed doors still guide. They narrow the field so energy can gather in the right place. Say, I am guided to the next kind step. Then take the step that is in reach. Callbacks, replies, confirmations. These may show up as part of the bridge. Meet each with steady warmth. There is no need to force enthusiasm. Grounded kindness is strong enough. Now and then, a quiet voice inside will whisper, rest. That too is a nudge. Rest is not the absence of progress. Rest is a form of progress that cares for the body that carries the dream. When rest is chosen, choose it on purpose. Set a timer for 15 minutes. Lie down or sit comfortably. Place a hand over the heart and a hand over the belly. Breathe slowly and say, I allow support to reach me even as I rest. Let the muscles soften. Let the mind drift. This resting step often creates the perfect conditions for the next idea to arrive clear and simple. When the timer ends, stand slowly, drink water, and take the next small action. Rest and action are partners, not enemies. As bridges appear, gratitude keeps them strong. After each small step, whisper, thank you for showing me the way. This thank you is not a performance. It is a gentle way to keep the heart open. An open heart sees more paths. An open heart welcomes help. An open heart is a wise heart. Over the next 2 days, let each nudge be honored with presence, not perfection. Presence is enough. It carries a quiet power that moves life forward in kind and timely ways. Speak softly. I say yes to gentle guidance. Speak softly. The way opens for me. Speak softly. I follow the next easy step. In this tone, bridges build themselves under your feet, and the path feels like it was made just for you. Night often brings quiet help. When the day rests, the deeper mind begins to sort and mend. Hints and images rise in dreams. A sentence appears on waking that feels like a soft key. An answer shows up in the shower or while drying hands, not because there is struggle, but because the body is relaxed and the mind is open. Welcome these gifts as gentle guidance rather than puzzles to solve. Keep a simple note page by the bed. Before sleep, place a hand on the heart and say, I sleep in safety. I welcome kind guidance. Breathe slowly in through the nose and out through the mouth 3 times. Let the jaw loosen. Let the eyes soften. Let the belly be easy. If a thought tries to pull attention into worry, answer it with a warm sentence. Night renews my path. This tone invites the whole system to move from bracing into trust. On waking, do not rush to the phone or the to-do list. Give the first minute to the heart. Keep the eyes soft. Place the hand on the chest and ask, what is one kind idea for today? Do not push for a big plan. Wait for one simple phrase. It may be as small as send that message, clear that corner, or drink water first. Write it down in a single line. If a dream is still vivid, Capture 2 or 3 details without trying to decode it. Note the feeling: light, warm, steady, or clear. Feelings are the body's way of speaking. If nothing comes, smile and say, "Insight meets me as I move." Wisdom often arrives once the body is in motion. During the next 2 days, return to this simple rhythm. Bless the night, ask the morning, honor the first idea. Keep language kind and plain. The nervous system learns fast when the tone is gentle and the steps are small. Evening care helps the night do its work. Keep light softer, choose calm words, soak hands in warm water for a minute and breathe. This signals the heart that it is safe to rest. Write a short gratitude line for the day. 1 sentence is enough. Gratitude clears the mind and softens the breath so new ideas can land. If a vivid dream wakes you, jot a phrase and return to rest. Say, "I am held as I sleep." Let the tongue rest from trying. Let the shoulders sink into support. When morning arrives, read the note, smile, and carry its energy into the first hour. If an idea comes in the shower, say, "Yes, thank you," and do the smallest part of it within the next hour. This proves to the mind that guidance is practical. The mind loves proof that is kind and quick. Notice how the body responds to this way of living. There may be less clinging and more flow. Breath may feel fuller. The chest may hold a quiet warmth through the day. This is not a mood trick. It is the body's answer to being spoken to with respect. As guidance grows clearer, repeat softly, "Insights meet me in rest. Morning brings a gentle way." Let the sentence set the pace. Let it keep the heart open. Let it make space for the arrival that is already on its way. Small wins are like morning bird song. They show up early and signal that more light is coming. A kind word from a stranger mirrors the kindness being called in. A small refund points toward larger financial ease. A simple task that once felt heavy now feels smooth. These are previews, not random noise. Previews are friendly proof that alignment is active. Treat each one like a seed that wants water and attention. When a small win arrives, pause for one deep breath. Place a hand over the heart and say, "Evidence grows around me." Smile, even a little. This micro ritual tells the body to store the feeling as normal, not rare. Normal is important. When goodness becomes normal, the mind stops bracing for loss and starts planning for ease. Keep a preview page for the next 2 days. Write 3 lines each evening: what showed up, how it felt in the body, and one small step it suggests. If a kind message arrived, the step may be to reply with warmth. If a small payment came in, the step may be to bless it and tidy one pocket of finances. If a task felt easier, the step may be to schedule another tiny task in that same stream. This way, small wins are not only noticed, they are used. Using them tells life, "I am ready for more." That sentence is more than words. It is a posture the body can feel. Shoulders open, breath deepens, eyes brighten. The whole being tilts toward receiving. Sometimes the mind dismisses small wins because they do not look like the full desire. Gently train the mind to see previews as accurate mirrors. Hold a piece of fruit in one palm. It is small, yet it carries the taste of the tree. A small win carries the taste of the larger good. Savor it. Let it inform the next step. Softness keeps momentum steady. If the mind says it is not enough, answer kindly, "It is a beginning, and beginnings are holy." Then act in a small way that honors the beginning. Send the note, bless the bank app, clear one file. Speak the affirmation, "Good multiplies easily." Write it once, slow and steady, to teach the hand, mind, and heart to move as one. If a day passes with fewer visible wins, do not decide that nothing is moving. Inner soil is rich and often quiet. Take a breath. Place feet flat on the ground. Press toes into the floor for a count of 5, then release. Feel the body land. Say, "There is movement even when I cannot see it." Then look for the tiniest proof, a moment of ease, a friendly thought, a calm response. Log it, bless it, use it. This keeps the channel open and the heart available. Over time, small wins stop being small. They weave together into a clear path, and the larger desire arrives to find a place already warm and ready. Sometimes, just before the path opens wide, a wave of feeling moves through. It can be tears that rise out of nowhere, a sudden tenderness, or a brief wobble that says, "I care so much." This is not failure. This is clearing. The body lets go of tension it no longer needs, so it can hold new ease. Meet the wave with presence. Place both hands over the heart and breathe slowly. Say, "Every feeling has a place here." If tears come, let them fall without apology. Tears water the ground. After a few minutes, many notice a lightness, a deeper breath, a quiet sense that the air is clear again. This too is a sign. Support the clearing with simple care. Drink a glass of water, stretch the arms up and out, let the sides of the body lengthen, roll the shoulders in slow circles, hum for 30 seconds. This sound loosens the throat and chest. If the mind begins to judge the feeling, answer with warmth. "Thank you for trying to keep me safe. We are safe, and we are growing." If the body wishes to rest, lie down for 10 minutes with one hand on the heart and one on the belly. Set a gentle timer. Let breath rise and fall. Say softly, "I am safe to soften." When the timer sounds, sit up slowly and choose one tiny step. Returning to motion in a kind way helps the body close the loop. Feel, soothe, act. Mirror work can deepen the release. Stand before a mirror, meet the eyes with kindness, and say, "I love and accept you as you grow." Speak slowly and mean each word. If the words feel new, let them be new. New can be tender and true at the same time. Smile a little. Notice the face soften. Notice breath deepen. This acceptance changes the body's posture in a lasting way. The nervous system learns that it can bring feelings to you and be met with care. When the system trusts your care, it releases old armor and makes space for joy. Say, "I'm safe to be light." Let the body show you what lightness feels like: a softer jaw, easier eyes, shoulders that sit a touch lower. Keep this feeling company for a minute, then take the next soft step on your path. With all of this in place, night care, morning clarity, previews honored, feelings soothed, the next 2 days can hold a simple plan that supports receiving without strain. Begin by letting the morning be gentle. Place a hand on the heart before getting out of bed and say, "I welcome a kind day." Read the intention sentence you wrote earlier as if it is already unfolding. Drink water. Take 3 slow breaths while standing and feeling the feet on the ground. Choose one tiny inspired step from your list and do it first before the world asks for your attention. As midday arrives, give the body a short pause. Step out into fresh air if possible, or stand by a window. Let the eyes look wide rather than narrow. This helps the mind shift from fight to flow. Ask again, what is one kind idea for the next hour? Write it down. Do the smallest part of it. Bless the effort with a warm sentence. I honor small steps. Late afternoon, clear a tiny space, one drawer, one shelf, one note folder. This keeps the channel open. Before evening, send one message that moves your desire forward in a light way. Then bless the rest of the tasks to tomorrow. This is the plan for the first day. Let the evening be softer than usual. Lower the lights. Speak calm words. Soak hands or feet in warm water for a minute. Write 3 lines in your preview or synchronicity log. If a wave of feeling moves, Meet it with the hand over heart practice, water, and a short rest. Before sleep, say, I am safe as I receive. Breathe easy. Let the night renew you. On the second day, repeat the morning welcome. Read the intention sentence slowly, allowing it to settle into the chest. Review your log and choose one gentle action that honors the signs you have noticed. Do it with full presence. Midday, check in with the body. Stretch, hydrate. Eat something simple that your body likes. Release one small task from your schedule to create room for surprise help. Afternoon, return to the inspired action list. Complete one more tiny step. Smile and say, completion loves me. Evening, tidy a small corner and place something lovely there. A clear glass of water, a leaf, or a note that says, I support you. Close the day with gratitude in one or two simple lines. Lay down the weight you do not need to carry. Sleep in safety. Throughout both days, speak to yourself with steady warmth. If the mind tries to rush the clock, answer with this simple truth. Right timing is a friend. Friends do not need to be chased. Friends knock and enter when the door is open. Your door is open when your body feels safe, your words are kind, and your steps are small and sincere. You have set this tone. You have made this space. You have moved in gentle ways that tell life, I am ready. Readiness is power. Readiness is peace. Readiness is how blessings find their home. Now let the heart hear this clearly. Receiving is natural. There is no bar to clear. There is no test to pass. There is only the daily practice of kindness turned inward, then outward. The path has been made with breath, with care, with simple action, and with a soft yes to guidance. Signs have arrived, previews have bloomed, feelings have cleared, the body is calmer, the mind is friendlier, the heart is open. This is the climate where change lands gently and stays. Let the final words be a warm seal on these hours. Say softly, I am safe to receive. Say, I allow the best outcome. Say, life supports me now. When these words live in the breath and in the body, arrival does not feel like a shock. It feels like a good guest stepping into a room that has been waiting with the door unlocked and the light on. If it appears within hours, bless it. If it takes a little longer, the care you offered is not wasted. It has become the new ground you walk on. Either way, the heart has learned a deeper rhythm of ease, and that rhythm will keep guiding you. Take one more slow breath in and a longer breath out. Place a hand over the heart and a hand over the belly. Feel the quiet warmth there. Know that your kindness has power. Know that your small steps matter. Know that good is at home with you. Then carry this into the next moments with a simple, steady smile and the inner sentence. Good arrives in ways that are kind and right for me.